I've been asked recently how I keep the energy high when we have a high volume practice. I've got 4 beautiful kids at home and still maintain a positive attitude by the end of the week. And I'm going to share something with you here that's what I would call a bit of an executive function. It's a bit of a CEO tip. I love audiobooks and I do travel a bunch. So I listen to audiobooks, I get my notes, I write them down. But one of the things that's really helped me is if I get a great audiobook, I'll order the actual book. And there's just something about highlighting the pages and making notes that even if I have it on audio, I'll actually get the actual book. Probably 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4 books, I'll buy it and then I'll start marking it up. I'll start putting post-it notes, highlighting it, going back from my notes and into the book. And I'll really just carve it up in the course of like a couple hours. And the reason I do this is something I think that would help you as well, is when you highlight it, you get those sound bites, you get the things that really are gonna keep you inspired. That becomes an energy pack. It becomes an energy pack for the future. In other words, you're having an off day, a down day, and I have those. Then that's when I jump into the book and the emotions come to the surface when I reread a passage, when I get the highlights that work for me, when I understand that this is the vision, and today I'm having a little bit of low energy, but when I reconnect with my vision, all of a sudden the energy comes back in, and it's a short lull until I can pick it back up. And what really helps me in the procedure and the tool is a highlighted book. So again, if you're into audiobooks, me too. When you find one you love, start to mark it, dog ear it, highlight it, post-it notes inside of it, and then kind of put it on your learning library. Put it on a shelf that you can reference in your practice if you go through that lull, if you have some bad news, if you have someone that maybe was a practice member for a while and they passed away. Those things happen and it wears on you. Unfortunately, we had someone recently that lost their pet, but it really took a harsh toll on this older woman and it kind of wears on you. So you get a chance to jump into the book, you read the highlights, it gets your energy back up, you get back on mission, and you keep pushing. Quarantine's taking its toll on everybody, no exception. It's taking its toll on me at times, in short doses, for a small period. But then you gotta have your antidote ready to go. So listen, if this helps you out, drop a comment, shoot me a message, but I wanna keep chiropractors on the upbeat. I think we are the difference makers. We know in down economies, people resort to a couple different things at a record pace. Number 1, they go to the movies at a record pace. And number 2, they take prescription medications and they use drugs and alcohol at a record pace. Movie theaters are closed, which means prescription drugs not written for people are gonna be at an all-time high. They need you, the chiropractor. You gotta be a beacon of hope. And what I always say is a principled chiropractor is we pull people onto our ideas. We don't chase their ideas for each individual patient. You pull them onto principled chiropractic. And in doing so, you've gotta stay anchored. Hey, look, I hope this helps you out. Keep smiling. It's important work that we are doing and people need us now more than ever. So if this helps you out, drop a little comment, but grab your books, highlight them, and stay focused. When you're in the zone and you're in your practice, you are a beacon of hope for people and your community. Cheers, everybody.